He has been booked again in jail facing charges in connection with the domestic violence incident.
Thanks a lot.
Any message for Tank to you?
Run, bitch, run! Love you, bro.
With Tank, you know, until something really, you know, official that he, you know, then he'll go to jail for what he did. But as of right now,
after 2 weeks of evading the law, Gervonta Tank Davis has finally been caught in Miami, and the fallout is absolutely leveling the sport. We're talking about titles being stripped and the biggest names in the game, from Ryan Garcia to Teofimo Lopez, all having something to say about the champ's sudden downfall. The chaos started on January 28th, 2026, when federal authorities finally cornered Tank in Miami's high-end design district. For 14 days, the world wondered where he was. The warrant had been live since January 14th, but Davis was nowhere to be found.
Gervonta Davis woke up behind bars here today after Miami Gardens police officers arrested him yesterday. They had been searching for him for months, and according to police officers, he allegedly attacked one of his ex-girlfriends inside a strip club this past October.
It took a massive multi-county surveillance operation across 3 different counties to finally pin him down. This wasn't just a standard police stop, this was a coordinated takedown.
The woman told investigators their relationship had ended about a month before that incident happened. After months of investigation, Miami Gardens police officers, along with the help of the U.S. Marshals, arrested Davis yesterday evening at Miami's Design District, just as he was walking out of a store. This is not the first time Davis is arrested.
Seeing one of the most bankable stars in sports history being tracked like a high-profile criminal has sent a shockwave through the boxing community that's going to be felt for years. The details behind the arrest are even more troubling than the manhunt itself. Everything traces back to a dark night on October 27th, 2025, at Tootsie's Cabaret, a well-known strip club in Miami Gardens. Allegedly, Tank confronted his former partner, Courtney Rossell, while she was working in the VIP section. The accusations are heavy. Police say Davis grabbed her by the hair and throat, forcibly restraining her and attempting to drag her toward a parking garage. The charges? Felony battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
31-year-old Gervonta Davis was arrested yesterday. Officers say the woman he allegedly attacked was his former partner and was working in the VIP section of a strip club when Davis grabbed her by the hair and throat, attempting to force her towards a parking lot. In a civil lawsuit, she's seeking $50,000 in damages, saying this was not the first time the professional boxer abused or threatened her. Police say for the woman, this was the incident that pushed her to finally come forward.
The victim reported sustaining minor injuries, including visible bruising to her left arm at the time the report was made, and she sought medical attention.
Most recent video shows him bonding out of jail, surrounded by correctional officers, granting him some sort of special treatment nobody else, to our knowledge, has received at the jail after submitting bond. For this new crime, he's now facing these charges:
battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
Earlier today, Davis faced a judge.
Mr. Davis, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. Also, no contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
It's the kind of legal nightmare that usually ends a career, and while Tank's team claims there's a shocking narrative where he is actually the victim, the surveillance footage from the club reportedly tells a very different story.
Davis has a history of domestic violence-related charges. In 2020, he was seen grabbing his then-girlfriend by the throat at a basketball game. 2022, Local 10 was there when he bonded out of a Broward County jail for allegedly hitting an ex-girlfriend in the face. And then in July last year, we were there again to see him leave the Miami-Dade County Jail after he allegedly hit the mother of his child in the back of the head. The current victim's attorney, Richard Wolf, tells Local 10 there's video evidence from the Gentlemen's Club that will corroborate his client's claims. He says they're seeking punitive damages in this civil case and adds, given his extreme violence towards women, the court will be receptive of the punitive damages. Do you want to say anything?
As the news of the arrest hit, the rest of the boxing world didn't hold back. Ryan Garcia, who has a long and complicated history with Tank, was quick to weigh in. Ryan acknowledged that while Tank is a wanted person right now, the sport still needs him, but only if he can get his act together. Garcia's message was blunt. Tank has some serious stuff to figure out and needs to start making the right choices before there's nothing left of his legacy. It was a rare moment of candor from a rival who clearly sees the talent being wasted.
Look, hey, Tank is in some legal trouble.
I know,
You
man.
saw that? Do you want to see him fight again? I mean,
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
he's a wanted person right now.
Yeah, we definitely want to see him fight, bro. But he got some shit to figure out.
Any
For sure.
advice?
Start making the right choices, brother. That's it.
Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, took a much more cynical and some would say disrespectful approach. When asked about the manhunt, Lopez laughed it off, even quoting a line from Scary Movie.
Any message for Tank, Teo?
Run, bitch, run! Love you, bro.
He doesn't seem to think this is the end for Tank at all. In fact, Teofimo predicted this would just be another slap on the wrist.
The other day, Teo, like when we saw you last, I had asked you at that time if you had a message for Tank Davis. You said run, something, run. I'll let you fill in the blank there. But unfortunately, you know, he was arrested.
It's from Scary Movie. Yeah, it's from Shorty.
What was it that you said? Do you recall?
No, yeah, for sure. I said run, bitch, run. But apparently, yeah, they caught him. But he's still good though. 16,000.
You think so?
Yeah, 16,000 on a bail bond. He's fine. He'll come back in the sport in no time.
You think he'll come back to the sport for sure?
Yeah, in
After
no
all
time.
of this and all that, you know, because ever since these situations.
Just a slap in the wrist. That's all it is. A slap in the wrist.
According to him, the business of boxing is too reliant on Tank's star power to let him fail. He believes Davis will be back in the ring in no time because the industry will do whatever it takes to protect its golden goose.
How hard does this climb back? 135. He's not a champion no more. I mean, does a guy like him with his clout, from what you know from inside the business, does he get right into another big fight, or is he gonna have to fight his way back?
No. They'll do whatever they want with Gervonta. Everybody is expecting to see Gervonta come back. I mean, it's Teofimo and Shakur fight week, and we're talking about Gervonta. So the move is that it's gonna happen. He'll fight for an interim or for another title. But yeah, in no time, probably just right away on his comeback.
It's a cold look at how the boxing business operates behind the scenes. Robert Garcia offered a more balanced perspective. He praised Tank's amazing talent, but pointed out a common trend with young fighters who get too much money too fast. They start thinking they're untouchable and start making massive mistakes.
We don't know what's going on with him, but just your thoughts on his
guilty.
Yeah, his
Innocent to proven guilty.
his talent, man. He's such an amazing young fighter still, and
badass dude, man. He can fight,
he
but
seems to find himself
look,
in that situation.
I'm not saying this is the case because
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've seen a lot of youngsters and young fighters that make it to a point where they make a little bit of money and they think they made it already, and they do mistakes. But you know, with Tank, you know, until something really, you know, official that he, you know, then he'll go to jail for what he did. But as of right now.
But Garcia also echoed Teofimo's sentiment. This controversy might actually make Tank more money. In the era of bad boy marketing, Robert noted that this level of drama actually gives Tank more publicity. Whether it's good or bad, people are talking about him. And in boxing, that usually translates to more pay-per-view buys.
But it's all this it kind of stalls his career. It's intervening, it's hindering it. It's
When you're that famous and that popular,
you think he'll be
we're
okay?
still gonna want to watch him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
he'll still make money.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like boxing's gonna ban him.
No, of
they're
course.
still gonna want him.
Yeah,
if they
for
can
sure.
get him on a fight, they're gonna get him because this gives him more publicity.
Yeah.
This gives him more publicity.
While the publicity might be there, the immediate professional consequences are devastating. The most glaring loss is the cancellation of the massive exhibition bout between Tank Davis and Jake Paul. This was supposed to be the biggest star in boxing event of the decade, but the legal pressure forced promoters to pull Tank from the card. Jake Paul was reportedly furious over the lack of professionalism, ultimately moving on to fight Anthony Joshua instead.
Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis canceled You know, you saw what Jake Paul tweeted. Jake Paul said Gervonta Davis is an actual walking human piece of garbage. Working with him is an absolute nightmare. The unprofessionalism, the bizarre requests, the showing up hours late to shoots, the numerous arrests and related accusations and lawsuits. If you support this man, you support the most vile sin a man can commit. What else to say? I didn't want to give this woman abuser a platform to grow his fans and to grow his bank account. My company champions women. I'm so sorry to everyone involved, mostly to the undercard fighters, to my team at MVP, and to my team who worked so hard prepping for this fight, sacrificing time with loved ones and kids just for this fool to lose his unintelligent mind again. It's scary that devilish men like this can rise to the top of culture and sports, including in positions of power. I hope you people moving forward look beyond his fake streetwear pieces, swag, and search for something deeper to be a fan of. As for me, it's on to the next one. As always, anyone, anytime, any place. I mean, here's the thing. I think that, you know, I don't know if it's true what they said. I just know that they were saying he was showing up late to promo shoots and he was, you know, just being a diva, just being a difficult person to work with. And the thing I always tell anybody, and I don't care what age you are, whenever you're working with somebody, when you're on a set, you know, when you're in a corporation, whatever it is, the thing that will keep money in your pocket and always keep you working is when those individuals say, that person is a pleasure to work with. When they say you're a pleasure to work with, I promise you, you will always get phone calls. That's why I walk in the room. It's just my nature anyway, because, you know, just the way my anxiety's set up, I need to know who's who. So I speak to everybody. I look in everybody's eyes. I'm really observing to make sure I don't see anything bulging in any places where there might be pistols or anything else. But I'm saying hi to everyone. I speak to everybody in the room. I speak to everybody when I leave. I'm polite because I used to sell crack and work at Taco Bell, and I understand how much of a blessing it is to be in these positions. There's no way that I'm going to be, you know, getting tens of millions of dollars like Gervonta Davis is and be acting like a diva. And I'm not saying he was, I'm just saying if the rumors are true. You know what I mean? If the rumors are true, because that's what I was told. And, you know, I heard they were just looking for a reason to part ways. So,
I mean, that's a good reason. I think he has a good point too. It's just like, you know, he built his platform a lot, or Jake, on female fighters.
Absolutely.
So maybe he should support Gervonta because he supports the beating of women.
Yeah, but not by other genders.
I got it.
And also, too, maybe Tank isn't used to
Nobody has paid people more money to beat women than Jake Paul. That's a fact.
Nah, that's not true.
That the women
Did he, bro? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You can add up
They got beat.
That's what you just said.
No. He's paying the beater.
Oh shit, you're right. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with our brains today?
Yeah.
You're right.
For Tank, losing that payday is a massive blow, but it pales in comparison to what the WBA did next. For the first time in years, the sanctioning bodies actually took a stand. The WBA officially stripped Tank of his lightweight title, labeling him a champion in recess. It's a polite way of saying his career is on ice until he handles his criminal issues.
Kind of breaking news yesterday, man, with Gervonta Davis getting locked up, domestic violence. How do you feel about that?
He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. You don't ever raise your hand to a woman. Ever.
Absolutely.
I don't care who you are, what you've done, you can shove your world titles up your ass. You never lay hands on a woman.
Absolutely.
Scumbag, he's a little rat.
Absolutely.
It's a massive fall from grace for a man who, just a few months ago, was being hailed as the next face of boxing. The boxing world is currently split. Half of the fans and fighters think he's too big to fail, that he'll bond out, beat the case, and be back headlining a Vegas card by the end of the year. The other half thinks the 9 lives of Gervonta Davis have finally run out.
Connor, last one since we're leaving Gervonta, there was always a back and forth with you and Gervonta. You would just see what happened. Think we're gonna see him in the ring anytime soon?
I don't think he belongs in the ring.
You don't think he belongs in the ring?
No. I got sisters. I got a daughter. They don't put their fucking hands on my daughter. It's curtains for them. So all you lot can be fans of Gervonta Davis. For example, you're a fan. I like Gervonta Davis' style. You put your hands on a woman as a professional fighter. It ain't right and it ain't funny, because if someone put their hands on my daughter or put their hands on my sisters, they're getting it. So what, you think he belongs in a boxing ring?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Between the U.S. Marshals' involvement and the severity of the kidnapping charges, this isn't just another domestic dispute, it's a federal-level meltdown. Whether he returns or not, the image of Tank Davis as the untouchable face of boxing has been permanently altered. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.